been an amazing year here at the Regent. I'm so excited about the team members and how hard they've been working to make this place amazing, as well as our vendors who are part of that partnership here, who have made every little detail so wonderful. I'm so excited about the future that we have going and the things that we put in place that are going to make some amazing different changes in our community. I'm so excited for the things that are ahead of us and ahead of you. It's amazing. On today's episode, we're going to visit a little bit with Sue and look back at some of our best moments in those shows. We're going to have a little bit of Jacob with On the Move Productions and Satin Lace with Allison as she talks about that story just a little bit more and just revisiting some of those great, amazing moments when we talk to her and then see Britt out there roving around like she always does, talking and getting to know more information for us to bring to you here at the Regent. We're so excited to share this show with you today because it's a reflection on the things that we've done and the amazing just excitement about the things that are to come.
And as you can see at the Regent, we're everywhere. Today you'll find us at Unlock Tampa Bay in downtown Tampa, and we're here releasing some of the booty inside the store. We're releasing it so that all the brides can get out and come and find little treasures here and there everywhere around the city. All you have to look for is a little Visit Tampa Bay logo or the Regent logo on the treasure chest and go inside and pick your prize. The prizes are a small part of a really big cause. We'll be having a New Year's Eve event on December 31st, and we'll be giving away 20 bridal dresses, and we'll also be giving away a great event day. It will include your tables and chairs, and we'll get to help you put together the pieces with the linen, the pipe and drapes, your caterer, and all the other elements that will bring your party to life. So if you want to go around and take part in the scavenger hunt, and you want to see different parts of the city that you've never seen before, then you really come down and check out the Regent and what we're doing and all the things we have going on, and go around the city and find some of the treasure. But please be careful because there's pirates everywhere. Here at the Regent, we don't just stay inside the building, we step out into the city. And today you can find us at Unlock Tampa Bay. We're here checking out all their prizes. We've got all kinds of cooking ware, jewelry made from the Ybor City streets, something very, very dear to my heart because my grandmother's from there. I've got wine glasses, chafing dishes, all kinds of really cool things that you had no idea that the city could bring together. We recommend you come and check out all the good stuff we've got for you here. So at the Regent, we put together a scavenger hunt. What we hope to encompass in that scavenger hunt is for the brides to get out into the city and to meet with people that they didn't know that existed, that can offer a service to them to make their special day something extra spectacular. We have brides coming into all of the different vendors and seeing what kind of treasures that we can offer to them from the Regent and the local partners, but also what they can get inside of the buildings where they go and dress linens, taste food, do pipe and draping, pick DJs, and create all the experiences that they want their whole entire special day to encompass. So starting on Halloween, we'll be releasing the booty into the city, And then on December 25th, Christmas Day, you have to have all of your drawings in. Let me take a little bit of time to explain to you what this is going to entail. You will step into the store and you will choose your treasure from the treasure chest. But then you will also give them your name and your information, and then they'll give you a list of hashtags that they're going to be exploiting throughout the rest of the event so that we're able to track those entries. Once you get your entries all together, then those will enter for a drawing to win one of our spectacular dresses or a special event date. The event date will also include tables and chairs. We have great linen companies, pipe and drape companies, catering companies, photographers that will come together and help you finish all the extra touches. But on New Year's Eve, we're having that spectacular event, and there will be a lot of stuff going on. We'll have a bridal fashion show, silent auctions, silent jewelry auctions. There will be all kinds of really fun things going on, and we invite you to come and take part in that and give back to something bigger than yourself. All of the proceeds will be going to welovebahamas.org and giving back to the Bahamian Relief Fund. This is one of the many treasure chests that you'll find along your adventures. What you do when you get to your facility is you're going to ask them if you have the treasure chest, and then you reach inside and you choose your special treasure. We're going to ask that you hashtag where you're at and hashtag at the Regent, and also ask them about the special hashtag promotions going on throughout the event. On New Year's Eve, we're going to have many other parts of the treasure chest released, so make sure you come and see what other things that we are going to let out of our chest.
It's funny how we get to the end of a year and the beginning of a new year, and all of a sudden that's when we decide to take reflection of our whole entire life and try to make those changes and make things different. But the funny thing is every day is a new day, and we have that opportunity the whole year round. So it's amazing when we get to those times and those moments when we can gather all that up and we can look at it and move forward, but just not lose the everyday. Let's not lose all the amazing things that happen to us every day. It's funny, I love the quote that says, praise him in the hallway, because you know that there's great stuff ahead. But you know, every once in a while we go through that door and we don't realize that we're in a good place, but we're always looking for the next door. We're not, the hallway is a little fun because we don't know. But it's nice every once in a while to be in a place where we can breathe, just sit and relax and enjoy the now. So this year, yes, let's reflect on the amazing year that 2020 can be. Let's move forward with perfect vision for 2020. But let's also think about those things that have happened in the past, the things that we've gathered along the way, and let's enjoy the day. Let's think about all the amazing things that are happening today. And on January 5th, it's just as good as January 1st. So as we move forward in this year, let's enjoy the now. Enjoy the family we have now, the people that we have now, and the wonderful blessings that are in our life right now. And enjoy that so much that we can reflect on it enough so we move in the future that every day is filled with joy.
Of Satin and Lace Bridal Boutique. She's a huge contributing factor of all the community involvement that we've put together here at the Regent. It kind of all stemmed with Allison and her having a charitable idea and partnering with us and saying, let's make something really big and put together something that the community is going to get really excited about. Tell us a little bit about that. What did you do for us, Allison?
Well, after moving in here and ordering lots of new dresses, I had lots of dresses that needed a new home, and what better way to do it than to find some deserving people to wear those beautiful bridal gowns.
So what it is Allison gave us 20 dresses to clear her inventory here in her store to make room for her new line coming in. She gave us 2 dresses in almost every size stacked coming up. And so ranging from size 2 up to a size 20. We have 2 dresses in every single size. You need to make sure that you check out our website, check out our social media to see all the beautiful options. These are new dresses that we've put together for everyone to see. You'll be able to see them on New Year's Eve on the mannequins. We'll also have a fashion show displaying them all, letting people know what they look like. They can come by and touch them and feel them and see how they move and flow. Allison, tell us a little bit about your store. How did you come about the Riverview area?
Well, we lived in Riverview, and the bridal store was originally a tiny little store on Riverview Drive, and then it moved to an even tinier store. And the owner then decided that she couldn't do it anymore, and going on Facebook, as you do, and up crops a business for sale. And I thought, I might like to have a go at that.
So bridal, that was something that you had experience with?
No, not at all. Nothing, no experience at all.
How brave, how brave. So now that you've been in business, how long have you been in business for here?
This store has been open a year in January, so we're coming up to our first anniversary.
So what is it about the new environment? What are things that you like about the new growth and new potential?
I love being at Winthrop. It's such a friendly place to be. Everybody wants to do business here, wants to live here. Everybody comes in to eat here. It's a cool place to hang out. So
we definitely love being a neighbor of Allison's here at Satin and Lace. The Regent is just a short hop away, and we love getting to tell all of our brides to come in and experience what it is that Satin and Lace offers to the brides and to the grooms as well. Allison has offered us many opportunities to come down and bring our staff to experience her shop and to see the beautiful gowns inside of her store. I've even had the opportunity myself to go into the dressing rooms and try on a few dresses. Who else would want to go into a shop? Even, I'm not a bride. I'm not experiencing the upkeep of going out and trying to plan it and trying to try on dresses, but just to come into her shop and to feel like a princess for a day. We had so much fun. I recommend everyone bring in your bridesmaids, bring in your mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bring in your family and just try on things to get an idea of what it is that you have in mind when you do decide to get married. Can we go in and take a tour around the facility?
We absolutely can. Yes, of course.
Let's have her show us around and show us what beautiful things that she's brought into the building to give it a character and to give you a different character.
Okay, so now we're amongst our collection of new wedding gowns. This is one of our brand new Madison James collection. Isn't the train stunning?
It's so beautiful.
And it actually makes a heart shape around you when you lay it out with the dress, the way it shapes. It's beautiful. We certainly have some stunning new dresses coming in, including one that we're all very excited about. We have a black wedding gown arriving any minute now, and I cannot wait.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Sue of Fancy That Linens, and she's the owner and operator, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how we begin our tablescapes and how to put the linens together with the centerpieces to match them well and make sure that it ties in all the elements of the room onto the table so that you have a beautiful flow. Sue, tell us a little bit about your business. How long have you been in business here in the Tampa area?
Wow, Britt, it's been a long time. I started about 20 years ago or so. I kind of just I was a stay-at-home mom. I needed a job to make that little extra money because I'm a shopper. Shop too much. However, I thought, I want to be able to be with the kids and do PTA. So I said, well, what better way? So I went and found a job. It was with Fancy That Linens back then. I worked for them, so let's say for about 9, almost 10 years or so. And then they came to me and said, hey, would you like to buy it? And I'm like, with what money? You know how much you pay me. What am I going to buy it with? Okay. So what we worked over for a couple years or so, year and a half, and decided, hey, this is something we can do. Okay, I love it. My husband said, if you love it, do it. So we did it. Now we're almost 9 years later.
Oh, wow.
We're having a great time. I like the fact that I can meet with the brides and the planners of different events and decide and help them make that event special. With that, we have decided that we're going to change things, grow things. We didn't have a logo before. We have a logo now. We had Facebook, And it's definitely changed things, and it's definitely changed my life because I've met a lot of people.
That is such an incredible story. I love that you were given such a beautiful opportunity and that your business was able to grow in your own hands, and you've turned it into something beautiful and something that will help everybody else experience magical memories. So tell us a little bit how you put together your tables. This is one of the favorite parts of when girls come into the Regent and we start grooming their wedding and planning their date and planning their event and looking at floor plans. Everyone gets excited about this very part, and I wish that we had Sue there every single day to explain how many different magical things that we can do on these tables. But instead, everyone comes to me, and I always encourage everyone to come down to Sue's building and make their own tablescapes and try out look at all the different colors, all the different little centerpiece things, sashes. It's really very cool, the different things that she has in here for us to put together. So this will just be one example, and again, I encourage you to come down and choose your favorite colors to put together.
Well, Britt, what we have here is one of our most popular fabrics. It's what I brought in about 7 years ago. It's a majestic. This majestic fabric is textured. It's shiny on one side, matte on the other side. I went with the colors we talked about. We're going to do silver, blush is very popular, and navy is very popular. So I decided to do the blush runner as a blush sequence runner, and we do a blush satin napkin, or I'm sorry, a sash. That works well with it. But then we want to pair and match up your blues, your napkin with your chair cover, I'm sorry. And if you think that's a little too much color in it, I always take in, I want to know what the brides wear, what the bridesmaids are going to wear, what the centerpiece is going to be, and also what the room is. You know, the time of day, whether it be daytime or nighttime, brings in, we want it softer, we want it more vibrant, we want it party atmosphere. One of the things when the brides come in, they ask, the first thing I ask them is, what do we want? Do we want a party? Are we having a good time at this? And not what that we shouldn't have a good time, but is it a party atmosphere, or is it the bride that has dreamed about that fairy tale wedding and I want everything creams and whites and light pinks? Sure. If that's the case, that's fine. We can work with that, and we can work with that any day. All we have to do is simply, thank you for your help.
You're very welcome.
We can transform it, if I can get it, and we take it here. Look, now we have simply some nice white. We have a silver napkin, and then if we were to change the chair and we take away the blue chair, and then we add the white chair, it makes it a much softer look.
Beautiful, absolutely.
We can even change the napkin and bring in the blush and calm it down a little bit more. And then at that point, maybe add some blue in here.
How else could you experience that than coming down here and having Sue walk you through, and so on point, ready for what our anticipated needs could have been, and she's ready for us to say, okay, no, I want this, and you have all the options right here around you to come in and experience it firsthand. It's so awesome to get to see it in a firsthand experience. I know that the brides get so excited about this part. I can't confirm or stress that anymore, that they get so excited about this, putting the colors together. Whenever we have corporate events, people get so enthusiastic about what is it that we're going to start the base of everything on, and it's always the tables. It's always the tables.
It is. You know they do crazy colors sometimes, and we need to figure out where it all comes in and pull it apart with the centerpieces.
Because people want to express their personalities. People want to bring themselves into the creations and what it is. So this is the best way to do it, is to put your colors in, to get your tablescapes done together, and then everybody else kind of comes together based on what it is that we start here with.
As you watch this, you see us having all this fun around town with our pirate adventures and our scavenger hunt, but I want you to remember that it is for a good cause, that we are having our party here New Year's Eve. It's going to be a glow party. It's going to be amazing. It's open bar. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres. It's going to be a glow party. It's going to have tables and just lights and all kinds of amazing, crazy dancing and a wonderful time had by all. But it's for the Bahamian Relief Fund. It's for those families and people over there who have yet to rebuild their lives. We're going to raise money that night and try to help a little. You know, we know we're not going to make a giant dent, but at least our community can come together and help them. So we're very excited about that. We want you to come. There's still tickets. There's still time to be part of it, and there's still time to come and enjoy the evening with us. And, you know, the pirates are still around, so you might see a few that night. It's going to be fun. Maybe they're right around the corner.
We're here with Jacob Smeaton of On the Move. Hi, Jacob. Welcome to the show.
How's it going?
Pretty good. And we're here to take a tour around his facility, but first we're going to have him tell us a little bit about his business and how he became On the Move Productions. How long have you been in business?
Sure. A little backstory. My father started this company back in 1995 as strictly a DJ entertainment and event lighting service. So technically I'm a second generation wedding and event professional. I started DJing with him like in 1999, started working in the office, and I finally took the company over in 2009.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep.
How does it feel to be a business owner?
A lot of work, as you know, but it's great. Still, like I said, we'll continue with the backstory. We started as a DJ service, but literally just like the past 5 years, we've really branched out and rebranded ourselves. So from DJs, which we still have, we have 8, by the way, including 2 bilingual, but we really got into full draping services, event rentals such as Chivari chairs, vintage style furniture, table rentals, chargers, non-floral centerpieces, gold silverware, and more. We do corporate AV, a little bit of everything. So with all that, starting out as music on the move DJs, that didn't really speak to us, what we just do anymore. So we've rebranded to On the Move Productions with all the new services.
What a beautiful growth to have given the business and to have it thriving so big, to be able to make it something that it wasn't before. What your father saw, the vision has now changed. And I know that you have told me in the past that this is something that you plan on leaving as a legacy for your children.
Yes.
So the growth that you're giving to this venue and to the beautiful facility that you have here is amazing. Now Jacob is one of our favorite vendors that we get to tell all of our guests and clients about. The things that he does inside of our facility is absolutely astounding. I love hearing that Jacob is going to be in-house putting on his productions for our clients or for our guests. One of the things that he specializes in is antique rentals for throne chairs, tables that you have not seen before, like harvest tables, antique pieces that you won't get from any other kind of productions company. It's very beautiful, intricate, eclectic pieces that are going to make your event stand out like none before.
Thank you.
So I know that you say pipe and draping and you're uplighting, but I've seen you do exterior lighting, I've seen you do interior lighting, I've seen you transform rooms in a lot of ways. What is your favorite? What are your favorite things that you get to take part in? Is it weddings, or what is the different things that you actually get excited about?
Weddings are our bread and butter. We do everything, but 95% of my business is weddings, and it's the room transformations.
Yeah.
We can take a nice room such as the Regent's Ballroom and completely transform it with pipe and base draping around the room, fantastic ceiling treatments for like a starburst pattern, incorporate string lights into it, intricate design backdrops, weaving, braiding, traditional swag, adding crystal beading, and of course then incorporating the lighting like the uplights, the gobos, pin spotting to light up centerpieces, maybe even moving water lighting effects on the wall or on the ceiling. It's the transformations that we love to do.
Absolutely. And whenever I saw Jacob, I see him on the counter as the things that he does in our facility. I had no idea until I actually came into his facility here that he was able to offer so many beautiful centerpieces, tablescapes. He has swing sets for brides to be able to take photos with. I mean, there's all kinds of things that he, out of the box, completely unlike anything else that you're going to find in the Tampa area, you'll find right here in Thinota Sassa with Jacob of On the Move Productions. And Jacob, I know that whenever I send a bride to you, I have in my head things that I've said to her about the pipe and the draping and about the table and Chivari chairs. What experience is it that you actually give a bride when she comes in the door? How is it that you're able to deliver always exceptional service over and over again?
That's part of what makes On the Move Productions a little different. We are expanding into a full-service event rental company, but not your average one. We are high in quality. So here's a few examples. Like Chivari chairs. There's plenty of rental companies that have the Chivari chairs, but we had the most expensive and best Chivari chairs on the market, such as our monoframe mold Chivaris with a steel core. Much more expensive than the average DJs or the rental companies that they offer. And same thing with the cushions. We only have the nice vinyl upgraded cushions. Same thing with the draping. A lot of draping companies use the basic poly or even like a spandex. We had the nice crushed taffeta. Again, just a more expensive fabric. Everything that we do, we try to make it a better product, and you'll see it at your event.
Oh, absolutely. Every single time that On the Move comes in the room, I don't even have to question whose business card is present. I know for a fact On the Move right whenever I see it. The quality is always exceptional. It's always beautiful, and it's something I'm very proud to offer as one of my preferred vendors, knowing what it is that our brides are going to be receiving from you. It means so much to be able to have such an experience come together so effortlessly and always so seamlessly.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
It's been an exciting and amazing year here at the Regent, and I'm so glad that we've got to share those opportunities and these amazing people and the vendors that we have here with you this year on this show. I'm so excited for the opportunity for you to come and join us on New Year's. Remember, there's open bar, there's going to be dancing, there's going to be glow. It's a party, but it's still for a very good cause for the Bahamian Relief. And so we'd love to have you come and join us for that evening. And once again, thank you for joining me here at the Regent by Shannon. This show has just been so amazing, and we're so excited for the things that we're still planning for next year. We thank our sponsors for helping us make this happen so far, and we can't wait for more people to join us in this journey that we're on right now for next year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.